cook-ups.
Here are my boys, Jaden and Jericho. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Helping Daddy out?
Yeah.
All right.
Cook-ups.
It was $28.70, $10 off. Okay, so this is the star of our show, our brisket. You can see it's
cook-ups. Cook-ups. Yeah. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? JC here. Welcome to Bargain Cook-Ups. Bargain Cook-Ups, we are going to show you how to eat really, really good on a budget. There's so many deals out there. We shop our local grocery stores, we shop our local farmers markets, and we find our, 50% off. This is pork back ribs, 50% off. So regular price $14, that's half price. We have fresh Atlantic lobster here, $10 off, enjoy tonight, right? Regular price $28, you got two of them in here. Two lobsters, come on. Marinated beef brisket. We're gonna smoke this bad boy. 50% off, $19 regular price. Half price, right? I got another one of the back ribs because there was two, so I had to get two. Cajun style marinated chicken breast. My son loves this stuff. $6.55, 50% off. What's going on? Actually, those are chicken thighs. I have chicken breast too, but these are the thighs. I think right now with coming out of the pandemic and actually with the price of everything going up, it's important to, number one, still support your local restaurants. Coming out of the restaurant business ourselves, I still believe going out and spending good money on a good meal. But I also believe that we can eat good almost every day. Every day we can eat good at home for a reasonable price. For a pretty damn good price considering what we're eating here today. Today is Father's Day. So before I got to this, I did have to mow the lawn. It'd been raining and I had to mow the lawn. I didn't want to do it on Father's Day, but my wife took some footage that I didn't know that she...
Look at my man. He is cutting grass. Father's Day 2022, baby.
She did. Anyway, yeah, we got corn here. This corn, went to Walmart today, 67 cents a piece. I've been buying corn out here. We live in Nova Scotia, and corn has been costing for about 4 pieces, about $8.99. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces for about, I think it was $4 it came to, somewhere around. I forget the exact price. But now I do consider myself a pretty good cook coming from somebody, we have a restaurant background in our family. We own a great restaurant named Stacks, fried chicken and waffles. Our family's Jamaican. We did a lot of jerk chicken, a lot of different spins on really big, gaudy burgers, brunch, all kinds of things. Lots of eggs Benedict. But I think anybody can make good food, right? It's quite simple nowadays. I think if I'm able to show you some of the deals I'm able to pick up, and look at a lot of this stuff is already pre-marinated, pre-seasoned. I like to do the seasoning myself, normally, but this stuff that I got on sale was already pre-seasoned, right? So I mean, I'm gonna make my own barbecue sauce. I'm going to make some garlic butter and a couple of things, but this stuff comes ready to go. So I'm gonna smoke the brisket. We're gonna smoke our ribs. We're gonna grill our chicken, and we're gonna cut our lobsters in half and do them on a grill and grill them on the grill. Grill them on the grill. With some garlic and some butter. I'm gonna make a little sauce for that as well. So now each episode, I do wanna shout out like a local business or somebody I know that has their hands in something in show of support of everybody just keep pushing forward. So this episode, I'm gonna shout out Gray Beard Cannabis. Top level product, top level process. Check them out online. You will love everything about them. If you are into cannabis for medical or recreational uses, Gray Beard, hit them up. it's top level. All right. So like I said, we got all of our food here. We've got our thighs, our ribs, our brisket, our lobster, and we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna start the preparation, but first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light that grill outside because we're gonna smoke these beautiful ribs and our beautiful brisket right here. Look at that price. $19.87, 50% off. It makes it even so much more beautiful. What are you dealing with? This is what I'm dealing with. Keyword is deal. We're gonna get my grill lit, and I'm working on a master built. It's actually a charcoal barbecue that operates on a fan, right? So you're able to increase the heat, control your temperature. You're able to add some wood in there for some smoke. I'm gonna be working with some hickory today for our ribs and our brisket, but we're gonna run through that process. All right, so let's heat up this grill. Let's get to it.
Let's go. Begin hookups. Begin cookups.
The master built, and like I was saying, it is a charcoal barbecue, but gives you the ability to smoke, and it also has an electric component to it, so it actually plugs in, which is crazy cool. Now what you can see over here is when I turn this on, it's gonna give me some options here. It's gonna give me what the temperature is right now. I can also go ahead and set it to a temperature, right? And I have a probe here, which plugs into right here, goes into your meat, and then it actually is showing you, what temperature level you're at while you're cooking. So it's pretty dope, super cool. I'm gonna get this thing lit up so we can start cooking. So the other thing I want to tell you guys, I love Royal Oak charcoal. There's some other charcoals out there, more expensive, a little more fancy. I've tried a bunch of them, but I just get the best flavor, the best longevity out of my cook when I'm cooking with this Royal Oak stuff. And for the price, I mean, you can pick this up at your Walmart in Canada for, I don't know, around $10. Like, $10, like that's pretty good, man. Like, how big is this bag? It's a $10 for a 10-pound bag. So you're not gonna do much better than that. It's great. I get great results out of it. I recommend it. You cook with your choice charcoal, but this is what I like. And since it's bargain cookups, this is a bargain. All right, so when I start filling the charcoal up in the hopper, I don't want to put too much because I want to be able to add some of my wood for smoke. And if I have too much, it's not going to get to the heat, which is really on the bottom. I'll kind of show you how that looks. Here's what our hopper looks like, right? Charcoal goes in there. As it heats up, I can add my wood right on top, my nice soaked wood, so it's going to get that smoky flavor. It's going to blow up into the rest of the grill, giving us that smoke effect with the charcoal. All right, now here is where everything else is kind of working. So down in here is where your charcoal is going to be at the bottom, and that's where your ash is going to come. So we just want to give that a quick shake, get any of that old ash out before we start to light this bad boy up. Want to pull out these two slides right here, and that's going to allow the fan to blow the heat from the charcoal and the wood into the barbecue unit itself. And there's our fan. It's my best friend. What's up, fan? That's my guy. All right, so I'm going to get this lit, and we're going to get cooking. Let's go. See now that I've closed it, fan has started. and it's gonna try and get up to our ideal temperature, which I am going to set right now at 270. We're gonna do the ribs at 270 with the brisket. Okay, one thing I wanted to do is get a little bit more into the ins and outs of the channel. I'm a father of two 9 and 4-year-old, Jaden and Jericho. They have their own YouTube channel, check it out. And you know, I'm a husband, I'm a son, and I love cooking food that my family loves to eat. Watching them enjoy food for me is like, there's almost like no satisfaction like it. Watching them try new things or having their favorites, it just gives you a different type of joy as a dad. So it's Father's Day. Cheers to all the dads. If you're not a good dad, you're a bucket. Be there for your kids. Be there for your family. And you know what? I'd always like to have a good beverage when I'm cooking. Today I'm drinking Bud Light. It's easy to drink. It's light. I had to mow the lawn today on Father's Day. I know. But it's something that's, you know, it's just easy to sip on. So, you will see me pairing sometimes some different craft beers, some wines with some of the food that we're making, but it's always about doing things on a budget. So these are on sale today, so I scooped these up and went with it. Anyway, you make sure you check out our Instagram. If there's things that you want to see us cook, go to Bargain Cookups on Instagram. Hit me up in a DM, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see me cook. Whenever I can find it on a deal, and if I can do it, I'll figure it out a way, and we'll make some good food on a budget. Doesn't matter if you're rich or you're balling right now or you're struggling, we can all eat good on a budget and we can stop wasting food, all right? Okay, so like I was saying earlier in the video, this is something you're not getting a lot of prep. This is already coming seasoned, so I don't need to season this. I gotta take care of that. That's already been taken care of for us. Really, one of the main things I need to do right now is get my wood ready. Right? What we want to do is we want to get our wood soaking. We want to soak it for at least half an hour. I say if you can soak it for an hour or two, it's going to be even better. Today we're using our hickory smoking chips. It's going to go right on top of our charcoal and give us a really, really nice smoky effect. But let's get some of that in some water. And away we go. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our brisket unwrapped. I have here my probe. My probe is gonna attach to my grill, go right into our brisket, and it's gonna show us what the temp is the whole time. When I first put it on the grill, it's not gonna be wrapped. It's gonna go on top rack, all its own. And then midway through, we're gonna wrap it up, and then we will kind of see how it's looking. We'll finish it off open so we get a little crust on there, hopefully. I didn't do the seasoning, so I don't know what kind of crust I'm gonna be able to get out of it, but we'll see how it works out, all right? And yes, I am that guy who, I love gloves. Coming from the restaurant game, I love having gloves. I like being sanitary. Listen, cross-contamination is not a joke. Let's not play that game. Also too, when I shoot a lot of this stuff on my own, so I don't like going back to my camera with something that could possibly break, you know, my equipment. So I can't be doing the videos the way that I normally do. And it's just easier to keep your hands clean, right? Quick wash, instead of trying to get certain things off your hands all the time. And also, your guests will appreciate it big time. So, like we said, we got this 50% off. 50, not 1550. And it was $19.87. So let's remember that, because at the end of the video, we're gonna calculate exactly what it cost to make this meal for my family. So this is our brisket, $19.87, 50% off. It smells good. It smells really good. Looks nice. Not a huge brisket, but a nice little piece. To go with everything else that we're eating, this is gonna be more than enough. All right, let's get on the grill. Here's our grill. Let's wait, okay, 271. We're at 270 now, 271, which is where I wanted it. We're gonna open this bad boy up. Oh yeah. Okay, now that I have our brisket up in our grill, I'm gonna take our probe plugs right into our master built, just like this. We're gonna string them through the body of the barbecue itself. is set up perfectly for it. And then we're gonna stick this bad boy. Now that's gonna give us a nice true inside internal temp that we can then play off of and decide when we want to keep moving it through the stages, and also when she done, boy. So what? Okay, all right, next, whoopsie. We are gonna be getting our ribs ready. And again, we don't have a lot to do because these came pre-seasoned. You know, I like to season things on my own, but if I'm gonna get a deal, I don't mind trying things. And you can always add or take away or do what you need to do to make it your own. Again, we do have our wood chips here. So the wood chips now are gonna go on when we get our ribs on, all right? Now the ribs are going on unwrapped. And again, like I said, 50% off, 50, right? So this one is a garlic pepper season. And this one is, I'm excited to try this, Colombian style red seasoning. So we'll see how that works out. We're gonna do them both with some of our hickory, so we get the hickory inside of the ribs as well as our brisket. And the brisket has the probe in it. The ribs, we will not need one. We'll be able to kind of see how they're working out. Once they both have had some time to do their thing on the grill, then we're gonna wrap them both, continue on with the process, all right? So let's get them ready. Smells good. Smells good. I'm liking it. And these came from Atlantic Superstore here in Nova Scotia. So we moved recently from the Toronto area, or the greater Toronto area, I guess Hamilton. But I'm born in Toronto, and now we are on the East Coast, so we have access to all kinds of different seafood and whatnot now. But Atlantic Superstore is a great store to go and get some deals on. And you know what? I've liked everything that I've tried there so far. So shout out to Atlantic. Looks good. Garlic pepper looks popping. I'm about that. I like that a lot. Let's get them on the grill. Okay, so now it's time to get our smoke going. I got our wood chips here. They've been soaking. I even still have them in a little bit of water. I usually drain them off, but I'm running short on hands. But we're gonna get them into our hopper and start getting a little smoke effect going, as well as staying on top of our charcoal level and our smoke, so we get exactly that flavor we're looking for. So what we're gonna do is open the hopper up here. Watch your face. Watch your face. There's a good amount of them chips down in there. I don't need to put them all in there just yet, because I'm probably gonna throw a little bit more charcoal on top right now. Something I like to do. And then I'll save the rest of the chips that I have soaking here for a little later on in the cook. Okay. I throw a couple more pieces of our charcoal. And like, I mean, look at this. I love how the lumps, like it's such hardy charcoal. Two more of those on the fire. And get some excellent smoke. Your meat gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna be happy. Close her up. Lock her back down. And away we go. You can already see that smoke effect. Like, look how, yeah, that's what we want. That's how that flavor is gonna get inside of our meat. But you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna let it do its thing, and we're gonna go inside, start working on some of our other stuff. We're gonna make some barbecue sauce. We're gonna prep our corn. I'm gonna get the kids down here to help me do that, so you can meet the family. It's a family affair, especially on Father's Day. Don't make me do this on my own. I don't mind doing it on my own, but don't make me do it on my own. Father's Day. Smoky. It's playing. What are you dealing with? One thing I forgot to show y'all is that this master build actually comes with an app, which is pretty cool. So it connects by Bluetooth, and when I hit remote, it's gonna actually show us what our grill temp is. I'm in the house right now, and it's showing me on my phone what the grill temp is. We're able to actually set other temperatures and check them as well. So the probe temp right now is at 145. The app actually used to give me a lot of trouble, so I don't really like using it too much. But it seems to work a little better now, but apparently there's a new one that I can download. I haven't downloaded it yet. For now, this one's working, so I'm gonna move our our probe temp up to 190. And you'll see it says set probe temp. And kabam. And then once we get to 190, it's gonna let me know. We're gonna end up wrapping our brisket, and we're gonna wrap up our ribs same time. All right, see you soon. Okay, y'all, we've been on for about an hour and a half. We're still at 271, 188 on internal temperature. And I actually set the setting to notify me when we're at 190 or 195, so that we can get these wrapped. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're not drying out. Look at that, boy! Oh man, ribs are looking good. Brisket is looking so good. So what we want to do is you want to get a little moisture on the brisket. So I got a little spray bottle here, and we're just gonna freshen her up. She likes that. Okay, so we are probing at 202, a little higher than I want. I want to be at 195, but that's cool. I actually wanted to bring it up to 200. We're at 274 on the grill itself. So let's see what our meat looks like. Oh shoot! Looking good. The brisket looks nice. We've kept it nice and moist. Made sure we had our water on it. The ribs look fantastic. Those are Colombian seasoned. Those are garlic, pepper. Everything looks great. So the ribs are gonna get some apple cider vinegar with them. The brisket is just gonna get wrapped, put back on. We're gonna drop it down on the lower tray this time. Get a little bit more heat. And then we're gonna sauce these ribs and get ready to eat. Okay, so here we are. We have our ribs. There's our Colombian, our garlic pepper. We have our brisket. So the ribs are gonna get some apple cider vinegar on there. Allen's ain't paying me nothing, but that's who I'm using. So shout out to Allen's. You wanna get at least, a couple capfuls on there, and then we're gonna wrap them up. This is gonna help lock in that nice juiciness, give them a little bit more tender while we finish them off. Yeah, I said a couple capfuls, probably like 3 each. So we're gonna wrap them up. Put them in like this. Shabam. And shabam. Rib number 2. Shabam. Looking really nice right now. Just needs to get wrapped up. And what I'm gonna do is create actually this way, create a nice little pocket. Like this. And like that. Now all 3 are gonna go back on the grill to finish off, but we're also gonna get our chicken thighs on there. They don't need to smoke as long, they don't need to cook as long, so they can cook while these are finishing. Then we'll take these off when they're done, finish off our chicken thighs, throw on our potato. My wife made some awesome potatoes that we're gonna finish off on the grill, as well as some corn. Here are my boys, Jaden and Jericho. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Helping Daddy out?
Yeah.
All right.
We're chucking right now. We're taking corn, huh?
Yeah. Okay, guys, last thing that we're gonna get on the grill here is our Cajun style chicken thighs. All right, now these were 50% off as well. The price was, retail price was $6.55. 50% off of that. So we're gonna get these on the grill. They don't take a long time. We're gonna get these going right now, and they should finish off by the time we are finished with our brisket. All right. Okay, my friends. So here we have it. We have our chicken thighs going on. Just add a little bit of oil to them just so they're not gonna stick at all, and they shouldn't, because we have it on real low. I moved our foil up to the top here. You can see I got our brisket and our 2 rib packs there now, and we'll put these down here. And we're gonna do like we're in a club. We're gonna turn up a little bit. So what we want to do right now is we're gonna get our temperature up to, that's just our probe temperature, which I'm going to unplug right now so don't confuse us. This is our internal temperature inside of the grill itself. We're going to get that up to 350, 360. We'll do 360. We let these things cook. Oh, you can see the heat coming off of them now. A little bit of sparkling, I call it. And then we're going to shut these down. Let them do their thing.
Dark.
All right, so we've got some flaming going on right now, and that's just because it's chicken thighs, so a little bit extra fat. What do you guys think?
That's amazing. Looks
Yeah?
amazing.
We're gonna control some of this right now, though.
What's above there?
That's our ribs and stuff. This is our dog, Arthur. Say hello, Arthur. Arthur is a Rottweiler Old English Bulldog. And you can see we have it all in control. Fan is still going, flames have stopped. Our chicken is cooking. The rest of our stuff is up here finishing. We're gonna go inside and make some sauce. Finish this barbecue. Oh! Okay, so we have our corn boiling here. We're gonna let it boil for a little bit. Boy shucked it for us. Then we're gonna get it on the grill, get a good char on it. And then we're gonna deal with our lobster. And we are finished. Ooh, here are our potatoes. My wife loves potatoes and she makes amazing potatoes. These ones have all kinds of nice seasoning on them. We're gonna get these on the grill. We'll get more detail into the potatoes and like our coleslaw and some of the things you're gonna have with the meal. We didn't want to spend the whole time on that. We really wanted to showcase what we got on a deal, how much we spent for the meal, and go on from there. But we will talk about our seasonings, our techniques. Opened up our brisket. Looks really good. Our ribs I unwrapped. Chicken is doing well. We're gonna hit the ribs with some sauce and the chicken. And we're just gonna leave the brisket open just to try and get a little crust on her. See how it turns out, all right? Now I'm just hitting the meat with some sauce. Now this is a sauce I made myself. We'll get into what the sauce is on another video. I don't wanna get too much into that today. But yeah, I'm gonna hit them with sauce now. Give everything a turn. Allow the sauce to caramelize a little bit. No sauce on the brisket, just on our ribs and our chicken. Our ribs and our brisket. We're gonna wrap this brisket up and let it rest until our corn and our chicken is done. Then we're gonna slice into it. We're gonna do the same thing with the ribs, and we're gonna see the final result very soon. Oh boy. So we're finishing our chicken. We've got our potatoes on here, well seasoned by the wifey, and our corn is just gonna sit up here and roast. We've already boiled it, and now we just want to get some char on it. Gives it a real nice sweet flavor, like a real nice natural sweet flavor. Then we'll hit it with some butter and a couple other things afterwards. But there you go. Little turn. Look at that. See the char coming out on it. It was $28.70 with $10 off. And now I'm just gonna give them, they're already cooked. I'm gonna give them a quick chop into halves, throw them on the grill, and then we're gonna put some garlic and butter on the insides of the halves, and away we go. It can be a little bit finicky. You can see we get a nice char on the inside there. Nice char. This is what we're looking for, right? Here it is. We have our brisket, our ribs, two kinds of ribs, lobster, corn, potatoes, and our chicken. So with the ribs both being 50% off, our cost was $7.17 for one, $7.85 for the other. Our chicken was 50% off. The cost was $3.27. Our lobster was $29 minus 10. That gave us $14.50. Our corn was 65 cents times 6. That gave us $3.90. And the potatoes were $3.99 for a 10-pound bag. $40.68 for this meal. $40.68. Try doing that at a restaurant. You can eat good at home, my friends. We can cook. We'll do it together. Join us. Bargain cook-ups. Okay, so this is the star of our show, our brisket. You can see it's nice and juicy. Great brisket, the ribs. Delicious, both kinds. Thank you for my beads, for my kids. Happy Father's Day. Don't forget to check us out, Bargain Cookups on YouTube.
Let's go. Bargain, 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 cookups.